Hey guys, Oliver here from Smillie Reacts, here to react to the final episode of Symphogear GX. I've reached episode 13, the last episode of this season. Will I be finishing Symphogear after this season? No. Because there's still, this is season, the end of season 3, there's still 2 more seasons to go after this. So I was going to say this at the end, but I'll just bring it up now. Once I finish this episode, I'm going to take a couple of days off Symphogear and Horizon, just so I can breathe a little bit. I still will be probably doing other reactions, but I'm just going to take a little bit of a break, and then I will start the next season. But anyway, we're up to the final episode of Symphogear GX, as I said. So it turns out, it seems that Dr. Ver is in fact dead, and yeah, what a way to go out, really. Like, get to become the hero that he always desperately seeked, and yeah, but at the same time, I don't think Maria and the others are going to ever, like, tell the world that Dr. Ver saved everyone. Honestly, I think even though he wanted, that message spread, um, yeah, that's not going to happen. So, this episode is pretty much going to be the wrap up, but at the same time, we still got one little bit more of a battle to go between everyone versus Carol. Elphizine, I believe, is now passed on, sadly. I don't know how Carol is going to be defeated. I don't know if she's going to die. Let's find out. With episode 13 in 3, 2, 1. Look at those colors, though. That is definitely a rainbow of color. X Drive! It's turned into like a tornado of color. And that's right, they got new Symphogear outfits from this. So I guess they've gotten an upgrade. But they also, the Symphogears also kind of look like their old ones. Like the original ones that they had. Oh, it's just tears. You would think that would be good odds, but considering the fact she's an alchemist, it's probably not going to be as easy as that. I think she's going to underestimate them again. Mm-hmm. Did they consider him a witch or yeah, most likely a witch. They didn't really have wizards back then. It still didn't work out. Again, it took thousands of years for you to get your revenge, but all those people that did that to your father are now long gone. So your revenge is sort of pointless, sadly, unless you're attacking their descendants. Seems so. That's the question. She's going to figure it out. They're both crying. Damn. Like, everything's just breaking apart. Just from its touching it. Screwy way of fighting. Hey, it's worked so far, Chris, so... Somehow, I've noticed this, and I haven't actually brought it up until now. Hibiki is sort of like their leader. Like, they seem to take instructions from her. So is this going to end with them, like, saying, oh, you're not alone anymore? Because there are a lot of connections between them all. Because so far, I can only see this going two ways. Either Carol ends up dying, or she accepts that she's in the wrong and is arrested and gets taken away. I don't know which one's going to, which direction it's going to go. And man, everything's amazing at the moment. All like, these fights are just beautiful to behold. Yeah, she's been building her power up for at least one more strike. Probably. Wow, she's actually bleeding from the eyes now. What are the chances that, okay, she does end up dying and like her father appears before her and tells her that she was wrong this entire time? Oh my. That's an interesting attack strategy. Oh, okay. Yeah, what is that? Dragons? I have no idea what that is. That is some attack. Wow. Like, wow. Yeah, that's very insane power. Don't just rush in. Haven't you learned anything? You should fight together. One mighty blow. And where did Hibiki go? There, okay. I was wondering where Hibiki was, so it wasn't with them. Huh. Yeah, that wouldn't have done much damage. Yeah, how about that then? That's probably not going to do that much. That's probably not going to affect anything, actually. In fact, could possibly use that energy against her. Again, I'll punch my villains to become friends. Yeah, like as if your father doesn't want you to destroy the world or something. But that can't be it. Yeah, she's going to sacrifice too much, and at the very end, probably realize she's made a terrible mistake. Because Hibiki's going to show her the way. Oh man, this is. Yeah, that look on her face just then was just like, oh crap. The damage is going to be like insane. Yeah, the whole city's going to disappear. Mm-hmm. A miniature atom bomb. She's really going to try and take everything out. She's not going to do it. Yep. Elfian's there too. I knew he was going to show up. And quarter. We didn't need that part of the city, surely. That's going to cost a lot of money to rebuild. Like, a lot of money. I hope they don't have to pay for it. Huh? But Hibiki Quarter. If yeah. Yeah, that's just Hibiki's lifestyle. Don't listen to her. I really hope she pulls through. Plays his dance music. That'd be Sabasa's kind of thing. Hmm. This better not end on a downer, I swear. After all this they've been through, this better not end on a flippin' downer. Sure, Carol may be missing, but yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. Where did Carol go? I think that was code for something else. Yeah. Good thing Mickey's here. Miku's here. No, understandable. So I'm assuming Hibiki thinks she's failed in saving Carol. Come on, Miku. Give her a hug. The kindest fist in the world. Oh, that's putting it. Yeah, I can agree with that. The kindest fist in the world. There we go. Miku knows what to say. Aww. Those two are really sweet together. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. They really are. So what's going to happen? How is this going to end? Oh, Carol has shown up. What are you going to do, Carol? Oh, so she's forgotten her name. She's she's got amnesia. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Where has she been? Has she just? How did she know to come here? Oh, because she sees. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. You wanted to forget. Yeah, she's not well. And technically, it was your fault, Carl. Yeah, seems like they're both going to die. But you don't want to die yet. Yeah, alright. Are they going to like combine? Oh, okay, that's one. That's an interesting way of doing it. Like, are they going to become like one? Am I right about that? Oh, of course, everyone comes back. So they have combined. All right. So no, just guess she's getting her bearings. I am Elfian. Elfin. No, at least one of them gets to live. And it's the good. Yeah, I was right. They've both. I'm assuming they both combined that both of their memories. So they're now complete. Yeah, it's about time you did. Yeah, he was still a dick for the most of it, though, so I can't really give him a full pardon. So those two are living with Chris, all right. I know Sebastian's going on another. Yep, they did want to. That blush. At least he's. Ben with the glasses. Oh, so she's joined up with them with HQ. All right, that makes sense. I am glad it's a happy ending for her though. Oh, isn't that the thing that was destroyed? So how did they? Hang on, wait. It is the thing that was destroyed, right? The artifact that Carol was trying to get. I liked how, even though I don't, it is a little sweet, but I do like how Carol has to like kiss her other half to like combine. But yeah, overall I thought that this season was pretty good. Not probably not great or fantastic, but good. I think the weaker half was definitely the Hibiki and her father subplot, sadly. But on the other hand of that, I am glad that things worked out between those two. So there's no more that subplot is now closed. But yeah, we still have 2 more seasons, so obviously more stuff is going to happen. Oh, and a bit extra. Oh, I see. Even the mom's like, is this a good idea? Hibiki's going to do it for them. Yes, I have to say, Hibiki looks a lot more like her mother than her father in that scene. But yeah, overall, I do consider this season to be decent, but could have been better if maybe they had sorted the script out a little better in regards with maybe the Hibiki and her father subplot. That could have probably been written a little better, and the other thing that could have been done a little better was the motivation behind Kalori's sorry, not Chloe's, what am I talking about? Carol's revenge. That could have been done better as well. If they had just tweaked it a little bit here and there, rather than she needs to take revenge after like thousands of years against the whole planet because, well, she grew up in an age where science was frowned upon and it was considered like witchcraft. But like honestly, with that subplot, you could have changed the reason behind why Carol's father died, and the story would have probably been better for it. Honestly, like there's nothing really wrong with it being that flashback background being set in the 1800s, but the idea that like she went from body to body somehow to modern day, and yeah, that just that honestly doesn't really work because different totally different time period. So technically Carol is over like thousands upon thousands of years old. um So, but besides, that's why I think it could have been tweaked a bit. Like maybe have sure her father still die, but have it like set more recently. I don't know, like maybe he died in like a science experiment in like say in the 70s, the 1970s or 1960s, and like it was like a government agent, no, government scientist, and like the government like covered it up, and I don't know, just something like that. That would have probably worked more. But I guess after saying all that, there's the whole thing with the alchemy thing. So yeah, because of course, yeah, Carol is an alchemy user, and so is her father. Um, but that, yeah, so I don't know. I guess that really the whole alchemy thing falls apart if it was set more in the more modern era. But I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Do you think something like that could have been would have worked better in the modern era than like in the 1700s, so to speak? Well, not so to speak, but you know, in that particular time period. But again, after saying all that, they're the only tiny little well, not mistakes, but tiny little things I would change. Besides that, really great season. Love the transformations. The transformations were awesome to look at. The story, again, was decent at most, but I did like all the character development throughout the season. Especially, this was pretty much a bit like we pretty much had 3 mini arcs, I think. No, sorry, 4 mini arcs in this season. We had Hibiki's, we had some, and it all pretty much mainly revolved around parents. So we had Chris. Sorry, the only one that wasn't like that was Chris, but she also had like a little mini development arc as well. But it was mainly the ones that got more development this season was Hibiki, Tsubasa, and Maria. And hopefully we get more development on Chris in like season 4. I have no idea what's going to happen in season 4, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I think I'm running out of things to say, which is probably a good thing. The scene that comes back to me, of course, the most is the beach episode and what that angle that Chris was in the as she was lying there. Really, I would do things with Chris. Anyway, enough about that. Especially when she's in that swimsuit and when she was sitting there. Anyway, enough about that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my reaction to Symphogear GX. Again, I will probably take just a couple days off so I can rest, so to speak, and just digest it all. And then I will be back for season 4 of Symphogear. Until then, guys, have a great day, and I will see you soon for some more reactions. Bye.